Have you ever wondered what happens when fear and avoidance give way to spiritual awakening on the twin flame journey? Let's dive into the transformative moment when the runner is gently nudged back onto the path of healing and self-realization. In the twin flame connection, there is often a push and pull between two souls that are deeply connected, but take on different roles during different stages of the journey. The runner is typically the one who pulls away from the connection, while the chaser is the one who pursues, trying to bridge the gap between the two. The role of the runner is often characterized by fear of vulnerability, fear of emotional pain, or fear of losing control. This fear is rooted in past trauma, unresolved wounds, and deeply ingrained beliefs that opening up to love could lead to hurt or abandonment. The runner might distance themselves in an attempt to protect their heart, but in doing so, they create a barrier that keeps them from experiencing the healing power of love. On the other side, the chaser's persistence isn't driven by a need for control or manipulation, but by an inner knowing that there is something worth nurturing in the relationship. The chaser represents the part of us that desires healing, integration, and union with our true self, and thus they continue to pursue the connection even when the runner pulls away. However, the dynamic between the runner and the chaser can become painful, especially when the runner's defenses are high and they are unable or unwilling to confront their emotions. The chaser may feel as though they are doing all the work, while the runner feels trapped by their own fears. The universe plays a crucial role in the twin flame journey. It watches over the connection, gently guiding both souls through the difficult moments of growth and healing. When the runner becomes too deeply entrenched in avoidance, the universe intervenes to nudge them toward awakening. This isn't a form of punishment, but rather a loving intervention. The universe's signals and signs, which might appear in subtle ways, through dreams, synchronicities, or everyday encounters, serve to gently remind the runner that their avoidance is actually a cry for help. These signs aren't there to punish the runner, but to help them realize that running away from the chaser is only deepening their separation from themselves and the love they ultimately desire. The universe communicates in ways that are often not spoken, but deeply felt. For example, the runner might experience sudden, unexpected moments of clarity, where they realize that their avoidance is only preventing them from healing and growing. They may notice patterns in their life that mirror the emotional turbulence of their relationship with the chaser. These signs are not meant to bring more pain or confusion, but to point the runner toward the deeper issues within themselves that need healing. These cosmic nudges help the runner confront their fears and recognize that the real struggle is not with the chaser, but with their own internal resistance to love and vulnerability. As the runner begins to notice the signs from the universe, they start to experience moments of clarity. These moments are often gradual and subtle, beginning with small thoughts or feelings that encourage them to pause and reflect. Over time, the runner begins to understand that the walls they've built around their heart, walls meant to protect them from pain, are actually keeping them from the very healing they seek. These walls are born out of fear of vulnerability, fear of loss, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown. The universe helps the runner see that these walls are not there to protect them from the world, but to protect them from their own emotions and from the deep love that could heal them. The runner may also come to realize that every time they ran from the connection, they were not just distancing themselves from the chaser, but from parts of themselves that needed attention and healing. The avoidance they've practiced has kept them from facing their own emotional wounds and has prevented them from growing into their full potential. The universe's interventions, whether through dreams, signs, or real-life encounters, guide the runner toward this realization. With each sign, the runner is reminded that running away only reinforces their isolation, and that the only way to experience true love and healing is to face the fear and embrace vulnerability. From the perspective of the chaser, their pursuit is not about control or manipulation, but about deep love and an understanding that the connection is worth the effort. The chaser's role is to hold space for the healing process, even when the runner pulls away. However, this dynamic can become painful if the runner remains stubborn in their avoidance. The chaser might feel frustrated or helpless, unsure of how to reach the runner, but they continue because they sense that the love between them is real and transformative. The chaser's patience is often tested, but it is through their persistence that the runner is gently nudged toward awakening. The chaser embodies the qualities of love, integration, and wholeness. They show the runner that love is not something to be afraid of, but something that can heal old wounds and lead to deeper self-acceptance. However, the chaser must also be mindful not to chase the runner in a way that reinforces the avoidance dynamic. Instead, the chaser must learn to step back and allow the universe to guide the runner to the realization that love is not something to run from, but something to embrace. The process of awakening is gradual, but there comes a moment when the weight of the self-imposed separation becomes too much to bear. This moment, though often unexpected, brings with it profound clarity. It is a moment when the runner finally sees that by running away, they have only distanced themselves from the healing they need. The separation, which they once viewed as self-protection, is now seen as a barrier to their own growth and transformation. This realization is often accompanied by a deep inner knowing, an understanding that true healing and self-acceptance can only come when they face their fears and allow themselves to be vulnerable. This moment of awakening doesn't always result in an immediate reunion with the chaser. Instead, it marks the beginning of a new chapter for the runner, one in which they begin to heal themselves, confront their inner wounds, and embrace love more fully. The runner starts to recognize that love, although it can be painful, is also the key to transformation. They realize that running away from love only prolongs their own suffering, and that the only way forward is to step into the vulnerability and openness that love requires. As the runner begins to heal and integrate the lessons they have learned, the relationship with the chaser evolves into one of deeper connection and mutual growth. The chaser, too, may undergo their own process of healing as they come to understand that their love for the runner must be tempered with patience, understanding, and respect for the runner's own journey. Together, the two souls learn that true love is not about control or attachment, but about mutual respect, trust, and the willingness to face their own shadows in order to grow. The universe continues to guide both souls, helping them navigate the ups and downs of their individual healing processes. The twin flame journey is not about reaching a perfect destination, but about constantly evolving, learning, and growing together. It is a path of spiritual awakening, self-acceptance, and unconditional love, where both souls are brought to the realization that their union is not just about coming together physically, but about coming into alignment with their highest selves. The twin flame journey is about more than just love between two people. It is a profound spiritual journey that involves deep self-discovery, healing, and growth. The dynamic between the runner and the chaser is an essential part of this journey, as it forces both souls to confront their fears, face their inner wounds, and embrace the transformative power of love. With the guidance of the universe, both the runner and the chaser are able to awaken to their true selves, leading to a deeper, more authentic connection with each other and with the love that transcends all fear and separation. Understanding the deep meaning behind pain is crucial for growth. Each painful experience carries a message from within, indicating that something inside us needs attention and healing. When the runner starts feeling this pain, it's a signal from the universe urging them to examine the unresolved emotional wounds that have been affecting their behavior for so long. It's not about running away from pain or avoiding it, but facing it with awareness and compassion. Embracing the pain means engaging with it mindfully, allowing oneself to feel deeply without judgment, and allowing the heart to express its long-suppressed truths. This process of engagement helps unlock a deeper understanding of oneself and opens the door to healing. As the runner begins this inner journey, they start realizing that every tear, every moment of loneliness, was a call to dive deeper into their own soul. These emotions, while painful, are not signs of weakness, rather, they serve as powerful indicators of areas where healing is most needed. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, these moments of heartache are used to break down the emotional barriers that have kept the true self hidden under layers of fear, doubt, and unresolved issues. When pain is met with acceptance, it transforms. Instead of being a source of suffering, it becomes a powerful source of strength. The runner comes to realize that by acknowledging the hurt, they are also acknowledging the love that was lost, the opportunities for growth that were missed, and the lessons that were previously ignored. Embracing pain requires a lot of courage and patience. It's not a quick fix or a one-time event, but a steady, gradual process. The universe doesn't rush healing. It allows it to unfold in its own time. In the quiet moments of introspection, the runner starts to see that pain is not something to escape from, but something to understand. It holds the key to unlocking a deeper connection with the true self and offers an opportunity to face truths that have been buried under years of fear and self-doubt. Through this process, the runner begins to see that each painful memory becomes a stepping stone toward a more authentic and meaningful life. The pain isn't something to run away from or avoid. It's a vital part of personal growth. The universe uses these painful experiences as opportunities for transformation, helping the soul shed the old layers of fear and negativity. These moments are not about regret or sorrow. They are about realizing the lessons contained within each painful experience. It is in embracing the pain that the runner uncovers the strength to heal, grow, and rebuild what was once broken, laying the foundation for future love and connection. As the runner begins to confront the pain caused by their own actions, particularly those that led to the escape, the journey naturally shifts toward the possibility of reunion and healing. This stage is defined by the runner's sincere desire to repair the bond that was weakened, whether that bond is with the chaser or with themselves. It's a time of rebuilding, not only the connection with the chaser, but also the connection with their own heart. The universe gently provides opportunities for the runner to reconnect, whether through moments of reflection or small acts of kindness toward themselves and others. These opportunities remind the runner of the love that once existed and show them that this love is still present, waiting to be nurtured and rebuilt. The first crucial step in this healing process is self-forgiveness. The runner must understand that the mistakes made during moments of fear or confusion were not a reflection of their true nature. Every step taken away from the connection was, in truth, a misguided attempt at self-preservation rather than a true desire to disconnect. As the inner awakening deepens, the runner is able to release the guilt and shame that have weighed them down. By forgiving themselves, they make space for healing and growth, and they can now turn past experiences into valuable lessons for the future. After self-forgiveness comes the conscious effort to reach out to others, particularly the chaser. While this may seem difficult or intimidating, it's important to remember that even small acts of reaching out can begin to bridge the gap created by time and distance. This could be through a genuine conversation, shared silence, or even a simple gesture of caring. Each of these acts, no matter how small, reflects the soul's resilience and demonstrates the power of love to heal what was once broken. It's important to remember that the journey toward reunion isn't about grand gestures or perfect timing. It's about making consistent, humble efforts to honor the bond that was once cherished and to heal what was wounded. During this phase, the runner often experiences a deep inner knowing that the universe is aligning things to make the reunion possible. Every small effort made to reconnect, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is met with subtle signs from the universe that reassure the runner they are on the right path. The love that once sparked a profound connection is still there, though it may be buried under fear, regret, and old wounds. Each step taken with openness, forgiveness, and vulnerability brings the runner and the chaser closer, gradually healing the emotional distance between them. The beauty of this healing journey lies in its simplicity. It's not about dramatic changes or quick fixes, but about taking small, deliberate actions that rebuild trust, both in oneself and in the bond with the chaser. It's a process of rediscovery, where every honest conversation, every moment of quiet reflection, and every small act of kindness adds to the healing energy. The universe continually reminds the runner that true healing isn't about erasing the past, but embracing it as part of the story that leads to a deeper, more resilient love. As the runner continues this journey, they begin to let go of the belief that they are defined by their past mistakes. Instead, they find empowerment in the clarity that comes from understanding and acceptance. The past may have been filled with pain, but those experiences have also contributed to shaping a stronger, wiser soul. The runner now sees life through a lens of compassion and understanding, where every experience is part of a greater journey towards self-acceptance and authentic love. Living in harmony with the lessons learned means staying present in each moment and making choices that align with the deeper truths discovered during the process of healing. This could involve setting aside time for quiet reflection, embracing practices that nurture the heart, or simply being mindful in interactions with others. The universe continues to guide the runner, offering subtle signs and gentle reminders that healing is an ongoing process. Each day becomes an opportunity to choose love over fear, connection over separation, and authenticity over pretense. One of the most profound shifts during this phase is in the way the runner relates to themselves. There is a newfound appreciation for the journey and an understanding that every detour, every moment of running, was part of a greater design meant to lead them to this point of integration. This self-acceptance radiates outward, enriching every relationship and interaction with a heart that has learned to forgive, love, and embrace vulnerability. The connection with the chaser also evolves into a more balanced, harmonious union based on mutual respect, understanding, and shared wisdom from overcoming past challenges. The lessons learned from this journey become a wellspring of strength for the runner. They are no longer defined by their mistakes or the fear that once held them back. Instead, they are empowered by the clarity and self-awareness that comes with healing. The universe continues to offer guidance through moments of quiet intuition, serendipitous encounters, and subtle nudges that reaffirm the purpose of the journey. Living in harmony with the lessons learned is not about achieving perfection, but about embracing the ongoing process of healing, where each day offers a new opportunity to choose love, connection, and authenticity.